What's up, guys? Prime here, and it's 5 a.m. This is Chill with Prime. New series I'm starting. Yeah, at the moment I'm downloading CS. Yeah, Counter-Strike Source 1.6, the full version for Mac. And yeah, and I'm just gonna talk, introduce myself for a while. Yeah, by the way, so I got my voice. It's 5 in the morning, and I just got back from my mate. Yeah, we just playing COD, watching movies and shit. And yeah, just chilling with my sister. I'm joking. Name's Leyland Dawson. Leyland Tureti Pramari Dawson. 13 years old, born in Whakatane, New Zealand. Grew up. I grew up in fucking Palmy. I grew up tails there for about 2 months before we moved to Australia. Yeah, did move to the brightest part of Australia. Straight away got into Northern Territory. And first day I was here. First day I was the first day I was at school. I had to fight this black kid or some shit name. His name was like Limerick or something. I remember smashing the fuck out of him and then jumping on his head. Yeah, it's pretty strange thinking about stuff like that now. Yeah, and I was about 6, 7 years old when I did that. Yeah, by the way, I started this whole gaming thing. My mom first bought me and my brother an Xbox to share in 2000 and I think it was 2006, yeah, something like that. Bought us an Xbox 360 and with Call of Duty 4, and you know, we didn't start off with a whole online thing. Because to be honest, with the richest people there are, you know, my mom's just she's a single woman, yeah, and yeah, my dad, he pays child support, sure, for 3 kids, so, you know, we have a bit of money. Yeah, my first, I don't know, play campaign, and I used all the try-hard weapons to start off with in my whole Call of Duty lifetime, fucking whatever it is. But yeah, you know, I used all them really overpowered weapons at the time, like the AK-47 and MP5 with like the red dot sight and shit. And you know, I didn't really quite understand the online. Like, I'd go into split screen to play online, not play online, like play split screen with my friends, and I'd always see that go online at the top, and I would always press it, and then I was thinking, oh, what the fuck, it just freezes the game, and then now it says you need an internet connection. And I was like, I don't know, maybe a year after that, I kind of, yeah, like I kind of maybe, no, not a year, it was about 3, 4 months after that, we set up the internet to it, and yeah, we got the 80 month or $80 a year plan, and yeah, I met this guy named Hot Stocks or something, and yeah, I kept killing him and he was getting pissed off, and I was like, and I was young at the time, if I was this age, I probably wouldn't have become good friends with him, and I probably wouldn't be where I am now with the whole sniping community thing, because to be honest, I kept killing him, and you know, if I was this age now and back then, I would have went off with him because like call him a cunt and shit, but I was a little kid, and I was like, oh yeah, sorry, and he's like, use a sniper, and I was like, oh yeah, right, use a sniper, and then, you know, I wasn't really too good at that, and then kept using it, and I picked up a 50 cal, one of the 50 cal Barretts. I was following a guy around because I saw that he had it, and I was like one of the shittest kids. My brother on my brother's account, he was like level 55, like third prestige or something like that. I was still like level 42, and yeah, just unlocked the Deagle, and I just go around killing everyone with that, just massacring, and then yeah, about 3 years after I got the Xbox, it got Red Ring of Death, and we did all the shit to make it work. We got it to work for about a month and a half, and then it went Red Ring of Death again. So we're like, fuck it, it's not worth it. So yeah, um, we just threw that out, and then I started to get into PC gaming, but I didn't really enjoy it too much. So I didn't really game, and I was off to gaming for about, I don't know, for about not four, like about 3 years, and then it got pretty boring one day, and my sister's boyfriend was like just staying over at my sister's house, and he had his PlayStation. I was like, I gotta go play this guy's PlayStation, and back is a while back, so I was one of them, one of them retards. You think, oh, Xbox is better than PlayStation, or PlayStation is better than Xbox. And, it's like one of those things. I actually cared about shit like that, but I look back now and I wonder why. Like only a retard or something would think about shit like that. But yeah, I went and played it, and I met this guy, Static Owner or something, Static Owner, something like that. His real name was Braden in real life, and I was like, oh yeah, sweet man, I'll get a PlayStation, and then I didn't actually end up getting a PlayStation until the release of Modern Warfare 2, and it came with a deal. It came with the PlayStation 3, no, 3.6 controllers and Modern Warfare 2, and it only went up for $900. And back when PlayStations first came out, they were pretty expensive, it was like $700 just for the console and a single controller. But yeah, I got Modern Warfare 2, and he didn't have Modern Warfare 2 at the time. He had COD 3 and COD 4, and I asked my mom if I could get COD 4, and she was like, nah, don't worry. And then eventually, about a week after he found out I was on PlayStation, he got Modern Warfare 2, and I was like so happy, man. And then I had an account back then called Abo Zealander, yeah, something like that. And then I don't know, about a year, I was playing on that account for about 2 years, and then eventually I just stopped playing for some reason. I don't know why. There's nothing to do in my town, so I just stopped playing. And then I met this girl, and then like I don't know, we went out for about maybe 3 months, and then yeah, she got me over her house, and yeah, she's like, oh, I'm bored, and then I was like, oh yeah, she's like, you wanna watch a movie? And I was like, yeah, right. And then we're watching the movie, and then she's like, oh, you wanna play? She's like, oh, I'm still bored, you wanna play a game? And I was like, yeah, whatever. And yeah, you can see where this is heading, but anyway, I just skipped that. Yeah, but yeah, that kind of got me back into gaming, because I don't know what's up with it. I got really good at sniping, and I haven't played in literally like 5 6 months. And then I turned the PlayStation on, and then I had like 30 messages from my friend Braden. Oh shit, sorry. From Braden, and he's like, go online, I got Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I went online, and then I got like full on addicted. I just, I didn't know what was like going on in my life. I was like, went online every day. I skipped class. I still like just skipped maybe 13 classes in my whole school term just to play a game. I was like, I wasn't really in that year. I was about 5% for failing school or failing that year, and I was like Oh man, I was so scared. I didn't want to redo year 7. Oh, not year 7. I didn't want to redo year 4. Fucking year 4. I didn't want to redo year 7. So I was like, oh shit, man. And yeah, I sold my PlayStation. My cousin bought it off me for 300. And yeah, uh, and I bought a laptop. It was a, yeah, it was a Windows 7 4 gig Fanzio. I don't know something, but it was a pretty sick computer for $300. And yeah, I got it, and that's more or less how I started to get into editing. I didn't start off with COD editing because, you know, I know if I started doing shit with COD, I'd probably like, it made me feel like playing COD, so yeah, I didn't really want to play COD at that time. So yeah, my cousin had a Canon 550D, I think, something like that. And you know, she's like, oh, she's like, oh, do you have Windows Movie Maker? And I was like, oh, no, I got fucking Cinevasion. She's like, oh, I don't know what that is, but alright. And then she like took some shots and I lined them up and see, oh, fucking color corrections and yeah, and a sick ass beat. And she did it for a high school project and it won, and she got like I think, $500 reward or some shit. And she split it with me, and she's like, oh yeah, thanks. Like, oh yeah, it's cool. And then yeah, I got introduced to go to a movie award. No, not movie award. Oh yeah, fucking youth movie award. And me and my cousin did it because I edited it. And then I got this gig editing a music video, like a youth music video for like drug using and shit, or like child abuse and shit, like just Australian ghetto stuff. So yeah, I did that, I edited it, and they put it on TV and shit. I didn't reckon it'd still be on TV unless you're like watching Padre or some shit. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll probably have more stories for you guys, I don't know, maybe next week, something like that. But for now on, peace out. Fucking yeah, stay strong. Latest.